Kendall's over there looking at my Instagram. I gained followers in that segment, Kendall. They all want to see my thirst trap photos. I gained like 14 people. That's how popular I am. Woo, 14! Meanwhile, what does Bieber have? Like 6 million or something? I don't know. No, welcome back, friends. Nothing says summer like freshly picked flowers. Brightening up your dining room, table, or maybe your coffee table. And instead of buying flowers, why not grow your own? Kendall teamed up, I love him so much, with our garden guide, Dale Kay, to visit a flower farm in Lakeville to learn more about growing your own cut garden. Look at this.
We are, I promise you, only like 30 minutes south of the Twin Cities right now, and it's like a different world. Where are we?
We are at Blue Sky Flower Farm. Great little spot.
We're talking about cut gardens, though, because I at least am reading a lot about these. I planted one myself this year. Going interesting for me. Can people still do this? I'm like, what is a cut garden?
Well, it's something that you can grow and then not only enjoy in the garden, but then you can bring those blooms inside your home. So you're kind of getting bang for $2 there. And Rachel and John, they've got this wonderful working farm here where they've got the kind of divided out into annuals over here. We've got some perennials. You can see this wonderful orange asclepias here.
So when you have a cut garden, it can also be a perennial garden, technically, because you're just thinking of like what will look good in a vase.
Exactly, exactly. And it's okay to use different types of plants, whether they be annuals, perennials, and then some of the woody plants that make up a really pretty bouquet that you can just harvest from your own garden. Don't have to go to the florist for that.
Very conveniently, Rachel pulled out a bunch of things that we can plant. So you're going to show me like how you actually get it into the ground. That's where this comes in.
That's where this comes in.
Okay, Dale, you told me I can still plant. What do I do?
Okay, so here is the annual part of the operation, and that's what you can still plant now. Yeah, you can plant perennials now, but the timing of different crops really helps you stagger your harvest when it comes to making floral bouquets. We mentioned that mix of annual and perennial. Annual is the one that just blooms for a year, and then the perennial is the one that comes back year after year. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to plant some annuals now.
Okay.
Right over here, we have some cosmos. We have some zinnia. And last but not least, this looks like a little cone flower, a little annual cone flower.
Oh, cute.
Am I planting alone, or are you coming down here too?
No, you're growing alone.
We've got our little zinnias. You can start them from seed. You could also buy them from their favorite local garden shop.
How deep do they have to go?
Just at the same depth. If you came down here, you would get to know that a lot. You'd see that.
I can see it just fine.
You're planting them at about the same depth. Now, of course, by crikey, it's been really dry, so the soil's dried, so we're going to irrigate some of this, but we're just going to go down the road and just keep planting.
And eventually, with TV magic, it looks like this.
Whew, that was a lot of work.
I think I killed Dale Kay. Okay, so we planted them. They look like little babies. How long does it take them to actually like bloom? I know all flowers are different.
So there's about 10,000 Lisianthus right here, and they were started a few weeks ago, and they're actually going to be ready for harvest in August. And if you're growing from seed, on the back of that seed packet, it'll actually list days to harvest or when they mature. Perennials, you'll get that one cycle through the growing season. So if you planted now, something that blooms in the fall like sedum, it'll still bloom this fall.
Right.
But really doing a little bit of research on bloom times and then back that into your planting schedule, that will really allow you to know when you're going to be able to harvest your flowers.
And this is the beauty of what you're supposed to do when you're done with your cut garden.
We have iris, peonies, some 9-bark, some lady's mantle, and this is the type of arrangement that you can achieve at home, and you don't have to feel bad about cutting a flower because
well, that's what I was just saying.
They give so much joy. They give so much joy because look at that. Put that on your table, give that to somebody, and that is joy in a glass of water.
It is. There is something, I don't do it a lot, but there is something great about walking into your house, and not to be all woo-woo, but walking into your house and having fresh flowers on your counter or whatever.
Right.
It adds a little something.
Yeah, I was really inspired to do one of these this year, and Dale was saying if you want it in your backyard, then you feel a little less like people are going to see you just cutting things all the time and filling the vases. But it's expensive to get flowers if you want to do it a lot. So this was just a really cool way to be like, oh, I can make my own arrangement.
Did you do it?
I did. So I have some at home too.
You do?
I do. I give myself new bouquets all the time. But yeah, and Rachel, who owns
I am very impressed with you.
I know. I love flowers. But Rachel was telling me a little bit more just about what they do down there at Blue Sky Flower Farm. And she's just wonderful, she and her family. And she teaches people how to do it. It was really cool.
Is it easy?
To grow them?
Yeah, because
I'm,
you know me.
From seed can be a little more, intimidating and daring, I guess. But if you just get one of those baskets, they're all on super sale right now because garden centers are like, we got to get rid of all this stuff. So you can still plant them and then have your own cut garden. And it's easy to just snip, snip.
Well, I didn't know you were a flower lover. Now if I want to give you a gift, I know to give you flowers.
I love flowers and I save the bees, all the pollinators.
Oh, look at you. Look at you, Nature Nelly.
Thank you.
I love it. To learn more about Blue Sky Flower Farm, check them out online. It's right on the bottom of your screen. The website is blueskyflowerfarm.com. That's great. It was really nice. And Dale K. You didn't really help him, though, not to call you out.
Oh, I didn't help him at all.
But you didn't. You just kind of stood there.
No, I literally didn't move. I just was like, have fun.
Yeah.
It's
he
dirty
did
down
all
there.
the manual labor himself.
Those are not my garden jeans.
Yeah. Wow. We're going to take a break. We'll be back right after this. Stay with us, my friends. Back in a moment. Did you just say those are not my flower jeans?
My gardening jeans.
Your gardening jeans.